you choose your cast for Alien Chihuahua movies?
How we choose our cast? Well, Tony might have chosen some of the cast, and I had some influence. Basically, in my cast choosing process, I'll be laying around the house, or like, I'll be just like looking at movies and like sitting, and then sometimes I'll go out and like see these kids and stuff that I know. Like for instance, Chris Baker, who's a first time member of the Alien Chihuahua movies. I went out one day and I saw him, and then we discussed the entire history of the Alien Chihuahua movies, and that was it. And then 3 or 4 days ago, maybe, he came into my house when I was sleeping, and I had nothing on hardly, and he said, "Where's Tony?" And I said, "I don't know." And he said, "We filming the Alien Chihuahua movies still?" And I was like, "Of course, you're Orlok. You're gonna be Orlok." And he's very excited, and that's how I choose. Most of the time, that's the process.
So what does it take to create an Alien Chihuahua movie?
What does it take?
Yes, like, what happens on the set? What all do you have? What?
Well, we have a camera. We record stuff with that, and the video stuff, we use a camera, and then like when you watch our movies, you'll see that most of everything is one take, and we have just no rehearsals, and that's just, we don't know what that means. We have no storyline, so we just jump right into the movie. And you have to give credit to 99% of the credit of the story goes to Tony Marshall, who is the complete definition of on the spot improv. The narration you'll see by him in this one is complete. It's just spur of the moment. It's just, everything is just right then. Nothing's rehearsed, nothing's pre-written. It's just all laid down, and that's how everything is. And that's tradition.
Every year it's celebrated with a morbid ritual of evening tea and aborted fetus football.
So, when you take your movies out and show them to people, what do the viewers see? What is their reactions?
The reactions of viewers most of the time is it's usually never real words. It's like or like stuff like that. And sometimes people will be like, "You guys are crazy. That stuff just makes no sense. And you guys are out there. I remember when you guys made that CD, and this is just like that." They'll say stuff like that. Most of them will just say shit like that and then act like they like it in front of us, and then, you know, whatever, which I don't care. That's how kids are. Okay. Sorry. Sun-kissed.
Okay, so we all have to know what are all the villains in the films? Can you tell us about the villains?
Well, starting back in the first Alien Chihuahua, there's really no villain, I guess, because, like I said, 75% of the movie is just me making love to RCA dogs. So, I guess the villain could be me in a way. And then the second one, again, I guess the villain in the second one, there's a scene, there's no real villain except someone would think there was a villain by watching the scene towards the end when my brother kicks the spaceship and sends him back to his planet.
Did Master get revenge on your brother?
Well, you see, my brother, not in Alien Chihuahua 2. That was the end, man. He got kicked back to his planet, and then the second one, the villain is the ghost of Bobby McCord, and that's played by my brother. So, and Master got revenge there. So basically, you could say, yeah, he got revenge in the third one. The villain in number 3, yeah, the ghost of Bobby McCord. He was a vicious one. He haunted the hell out of me, I know that. And so he was pretty bad, but nothing gets worse than what you're going to see in this new one. Chris Baker plays Orlok. Orlok's a bitch tit demon. And all I can say is two things. One, it's frightening, and two, you're just going to have to see it for yourself, because this is a villain unlike anything you've ever seen.